Holy crap, it's bright. Welcome back to another episode of Smith's Fishing Outdoors. It's 3:23 in the morning. And we're up in northern Minnesota chasing some mega giant muskies with my cousin Matt.
We're doing it.
And starting out fishing a break line, Husky Black Medusa. And I'm just gonna rip this along on the Moab and see if I can get a nice little rip.
You're gonna throw a big number 10 Rapska tail.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna throw a flap tail. We're gonna make it happen.
Let's make it happen. That's all I need to know. To know that I'm not taking this bait off. Oh my God. Oh. I'm not even kidding. I know for a fact my camera picked. The only walk dog bait I've ever seen get eaten is this. It's the only one I've ever caught a fish on a walk the dog too. That's why I have so much confidence in it.
You actually move a fish though.
Yes.
All right.
Dead butt.
When did he turn off? Like right by the boat or what?
Right here. I just watched, he like came up and I watched him just tail kick away. Prime time out here, man. They got the dams flowing. Walk the dogs are rolling.
Have a fish. You did? A little pipe. I hate it.
Oh.
Definitely. Yeah, crappies. Yep.
Nice ones?
Yep. No, not like, wow, this is...
Holy crap.
Get him. He's after it.
He's big too. Oh
He's
my
right there.
God.
Big blondie. Dude.
Oh my God.
Big blondie.
Oh my
He's still right there.
goodness.
Big blondie.
$48. Holy crap, he was hot on it. When his tail came out of the water, I thought he was gonna crush it. Oh.
Yeah, real estate, huh? I don't think
that was
100% committed.
No,
To be honest.
I don't think so either, but he was there. Like he was intrigued.
He nosed it. I mean, he
Oh
was
yeah.
an inch.
I wasn't paying attention. I look and I see his tail out of the water right behind it.
Yep. Top water. Another walk the dog. Obviously, I'm not good with walk the dog. I'll be going with you right now. No problem.
Holy crap, that was incredible. That was cool.
I am shaking.
That was cool.
That was a big fish.
Yeah.
What's your cadence, Mr. Smith?
My cadence. Big Mama. And what I'm doing is casting it, I don't know, 10 feet inside. That was a little bit more than 10 feet. but 10 feet inside the reeds, and I can kind of walk the dog it through the skinnier patches of reeds. Not that time, of course, as I'm talking.
No.
But I'm just going,
Stuff on the surface.
and I'm working it kind of fast.
Gotta get a reaction strike out.
I'm not working it slow. I'm working it kind of fast. That lemon head looks really good. Yeah, that's perfect, Matt. All right, well, the pattern right now seems to be walk the dogs. The sun is rising and we got bait fish and stuff popping. I'm throwing a big mama, Matt's throwing a big mama, Dad's throwing another walk the dog, and as you guys seen, that fish was just all over it, but I don't think she was ready to commit yet. But that's a fish worth coming back for, and she was obviously intrigued. So what we're doing is we're just working it faster because there's a ton of bait fish and I don't even know, bass or whatever popping the surface. So we're just trying to get reaction strikes here by popping it faster. Wouldn't you just like to see a big old wake come right out of the reeds? When they wake behind walk the dogs, it's so cool. Oh yeah, she was real pale.
She was like white, like ghost white.
There's another one.
Shut up.
Not lying. Not lying. Smaller, like 40. But there was another one. For sure.
Screen record that.
A little faster. Making it pop as bait fish are popping. You can kind of get a reaction strike and get those fish up and moving. And that's kind of what we've been noticing here. So we've moved 3 fish on this walk the dog this morning.
What a beautiful morning.
It is.
There's something special about watching the sunrise, don't you think, Fish?
You know what else is special? Matt and walk the dogs.
You are stuck on a walk the dog kick right now.
Oh, you just throwing them at 3 in the morning. Why not? Why not? One just jumped over. What got jumped? But surfaced here.
All right, guys, we're just redoing this spot now. We just drove around. We gave this fish a little bit of a break, and we're gonna come back on that bigger fish that we moved. Matt's throwing a bucktail. I'm still throwing the walk the dog just cause. And I think this fish is gonna eat. I hope so. It'd be pretty cool. It's kind of where we're finding these fish. Water temp is 76.3 this fine morning. And I'm just walking the dog. Using a little bit longer of a rod than I would like to. Just brought this rod with because I thought I'd be throwing flap tails. But yeah, I'm using the 10-foot shock and awe. This rod is really nice for topwater. You don't have to pull very much to set the hook into a fish. And you can bomb that bait out like further than you ever casted before. 400 alloys, 80-pound fins excess braid. That's the setup. Not not the ideal walk the dog setup, but I'm making it work, and it's gonna work. Don't be a hater, Matt.
You're not giving up on this walk the dog game now.
Oh, I'm not giving up. They're gonna eat it.
Force feed them.
It's what you gotta do. Sometimes if they don't want to eat, you just gotta force feed them the baits that you want to throw.
What's your best technique alongside the boat with that?
Say, see here, 10-foot rod, it's gonna be difficult, but
What rod do you prefer to walk the dog with?
7-10 tactical strike, but too bad I put that up in on the rod hooks when coming to this trip. So usually when I come into the 8, I like take it wide, and then I do go down underneath the water when I'm cutting over, and I will pop it up in those corners still. But if that fish is still like following it hot and you're not getting them to eat it when it's on the surface, you can just switch it to a full underwater and just kind of pop it and work it kind of like a, I don't know, almost like a dive and rise bait. And otherwise, it's a walk the dog. I'd say just don't get into a figure 8 with a muskie using a walk the dog, but it's gonna happen, so those are the best case scenarios. I would have heard something.
Oh, tasty. Perfect for breakfast in the morning, eh?
Yeah, vegan breakfast. Oh, I don't know why I did that. That wasn't even a dare.
This is your first time using this LES 300.
Phenomenal reel. Phenomenal reel. And I told you this earlier. On all the Facebook groups, there's always a debate about it. Like, it's a fairly inexpensive reel. What's the catch?
$99.
Yeah. What's the catch on it? It's quality, and actually, I love it. I'm a sucker for buying expensive things. And in this hobby of muskie fishing, most people spend money and expect it to be, you know, you get what you pay for, but this alloys, in my opinion, and the amount of abuse and use and proof that you have into it,
That's last season's reel.
Yeah.
It's still running like it's fine.
best bang for your buck, and it's not even close.
Yep.
Not even close. And my mouth tastes terrible still.
You didn't have to eat the weeds.
No, it is a joke. You weren't even filming and I still ate it.
Well, hello guys. We've had a pretty fun morning watching the sunset. It's always great being in the outdoors, especially if you're up away from home, as we are in northern Minnesota here, and you just an amazing morning out on the water. Moved a couple of good muskies. You can't. Oh, there's a pelican. I'm afraid of pelicans. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode of Smith's Fishing Outdoors. My bait of choice was, I know I showed this bait like 5 times already, but Big Mama by Chaos Tackle. I just got something in my head that I just gotta keep throwing it, so I'm gonna keep throwing it until I catch another fish on it, and then I'm probably gonna throw it even more after that. So Matt's sitting down, he's gonna have a snack,
it's time.
It's time for
Good to have Matt in the boat today.
And it's been awesome to fish with you guys. It's every time I'm on the water, either muskie, bass, walleye, whatever we're doing, picking your guys' brain. I learn something every time, and that's the most beneficial thing to fishing with other
We
people.
only get to fish with you for like 4 hours a year.
Yeah. Well, we'll fish next to you. We'll play bumper boats, but no, you always learn something. You always learn something, and that's the most important part.
Well, if you guys learned something and you want to learn more, hit that like, subscribe button, and we'll see you on the next adventure.